Hello there and welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, home to the Ohio State Buckeyes, one of the great settings in sport, and man, this place is rocking today. Great anticipation for a matchup that's only grown as the season has progressed. Now, a top 5 showdown, both teams trying to make a strong statement here in the midseason. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Ducks will kick this deep to begin the game. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that one's picked off. What a play. They get him down after a short return, but an interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
For the first play of the game, the defense comes up with a turnover. Good job of mixing up their coverages, showing one look, going to another. I think they confused the quarterback. He puts it right into coverage, and they're able to capitalize.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They'll feed the back again. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now.
My goodness, this defense has got to do a much better job of getting pressure on this quarterback. It's 3rd down, and you're going to give the quarterback that much time? Plenty of time. Finds his target.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Ducks.
Touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaks loose at the 40. And they're finally able to stop him. The great execution on the screen pass fooled the defense there.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardell Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Field. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today from the Buckeyes.
Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
The Buckeyes trying to cash in here in the red zone. The back's got it. Powerful running here. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. We'll try to run it with the option. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a 1st down.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's 3rd down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the 1st down.
Buckeyes line it up with 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. The Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of playing moving forward.
And the Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Hey, a 1st down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Trying to find some room. It's Price. Spinning out of the tackle.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
You need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Pass is broken up. Turnover on downs. What a stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Chris, you know, the spread error over the years has always grown offensively well. I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right here.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line. First down here for this offense.
That's the end of the first quarter, with the score tied 7-7.
A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive to get ready for this next down.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. It's a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the Ducks come to the line to run the hurry-up. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He pulls in the catch.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. How about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
The Ducks will come to the line on fourth down, looking to keep the drive going. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Look at him run through those tacklers. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now first and goal.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you...
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Touchdown, Oregon.
And now the try here for the extra point. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Trying to extend the play. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught quickly. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Let's it fly to the wideout. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Escapes the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The offense now looking at a third and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. You can see what can happen when that timing is right. Big things can happen.
Bringing pressure. He's moving out of the pocket. And he pulls in the catch. Finding space at the 20. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read. Puts the ball where his man can make a play on it. And they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And the point after is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. Grab near the sticks. It's McClellan. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. The Ducks looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Caught behind the line. It's Cabrera. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Fighting off the defender. They get him down, but that's a solid game.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Breaking free at the 35. An explosive play. They finally grab him, but the ball moves inside the 25. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Now it's second down here. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Trying to get the throw off. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. The offense already has 1 fourth-down conversion. They do it for a second time. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Caught on the outside. It's Price.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down after that short completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Grab behind the line. It's Price. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. He couldn't find anybody open. He brings up a second down now. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. Kick is up and no good. And that one's off target, and the game will remain tied. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. Started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert, of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Big play in enemy territory all the way to the 41-yard line. And the Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid game.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure and took a hit, but got rid of the football. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And he drops back in the gun. The pass is intercepted. Not a long return, but the important thing to pick right side of the scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Looking to pass here on second down. Snags a quick throw. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The sure hands. It's low. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Offense facing 4th down.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Finds his man, has the first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. From the shotgun, handoff inside. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. The Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Nice grab. It's Peters. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Buckeyes will line up now. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Down at the 4-yard line. It's now 2nd and goal.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
After missing a field goal on their last drive, they got to produce something here on 3rd down to even get into field goal range. Direct snap to the back. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And they go in front here in the second half.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We get to test the secondary. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Receiver makes the grab. He stopped him at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And the completion made. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And there's the handoff. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On third down, he drops to throw. Here's the target, and it's complete. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
Well, I'd love to see this late in a game like this with the lead. Get aggressive. Go for it here on third down through the air. Quarterback delivers to his receiver. Comes down with a nice completion in a first down, and they keep that clock moving.
Caught in the backfield. It's Price. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Second down after that previous play. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Price. Tackle made after a big gain.
Oh, big hookup here. They're forced to throw the ball on third down, and the connection's going to keep this drive alive, and also, more importantly, just keep that clock moving.
In the red area, it's Price. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Tackle, but first down.
Total control right now, Chris. You just got to assume, just keep running the football. You look at the clock, in their favor. You look at the field position where they are, obviously in their favor. So it just makes sense. Keep it on the ground, keep pounding, run that clock, because you got everything working in your direction.
So it's first and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. And now the handoff. And they'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Automatic in the PAT. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return.
And the Oregon offense will take over first and 10.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. The Ducks looking to run some tempo here. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's McClellan. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On first and 10, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Card. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Ducks will line up on first and 10. And he'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Contact as he let the ball go. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw yet again. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. And the Ducks come to the line with first and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught near the goal line. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. Second down and goal upcoming. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Ducks.
Number 8 with the carry.
And now the try for 2. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he is stopped short. The 2-point try fails. He can't cut this lead further. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Trying to find room. It's Price. And the defense will take a timeout here. 22 seconds on the clock.
Was that supposed to be a sweep? Unbelievable job by this defense of recognizing the play and showing their speed there to blow this play up.
Second and long, but you'd expect another run here to try to bleed the clock. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30. Three guys up front lined up. It's first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. They stop him, but it's a first down. Well, Kirk, we thought it might be this kind of a game. Very small margin.